Hi, I'm Shelley Levette with ChildCareLand.com, and today I want to share with you a Bumblebee clothesline number sequence activity. You need to have this pattern, which can be found on my website at ChildCareLand.com. Underneath the video section, you would print it off on cardstock paper, cut them out, and laminate them. You also need to have clothespins. You can use either wood ones or the colored plastic ones for this activity. It doesn't matter. I just felt if you use the wood ones that were all the same color, you tend to concentrate more on what's on here to put in order. You also need to have what's called a classroom clothesline, and this is just a long, a really long lacing cord. Actually, it's about 50 feet long. You can find these at Amazon.com. They're actually made by EduPress, and again, those are at Amazon.com, and they're called a classroom clothesline. You could probably use just regular clothesline for this activity, but I find that the thickness of this is the right size for the clothespins and to attach cards with them. But you can certainly try regular clothesline if this is not available. If you don't have access to the clothespins or the line here, you can just lay these out on the floor as a sequence activity by themselves. You don't have to hang them up. What the children do is they would have a pile of clothespins and they would have the number cards, and then they would hang the cards up in their order. This is a very popular activity, is classroom clotheslines. And one of the things you want to make sure is that you have it at the child's height. You don't want to have it way up high your height. You don't want to have it way too low. You don't want to have it in an area where it's going to cause tripping or problems and the children are going to run into it. So you usually want to have it closer to a back wall. And these classroom clotheslines, they usually come with some kind of adhesive or suction cups too that you could use to attach them to a wall on either side of the room, depending how big your room is. But you know, you could just even put them on the back wall. You don't have to have all the space in between. This is just for an example, and you know, children can work around here. But these are really great for using the clothespins and attaching the cards for fine motor skills development. And again, you just would put them in order. Now these are available from 0 to 30. For a classroom clothesline number sequence, I'm Shelley Levette with ChildCareLand.com, and thanks for watching.